Hey guys, welcome back to week 5 of the Summer Shape Up program. We're almost done, you're almost at the finish line. So for today's workout, the first circuit, your first exercise, we're going to be doing a dumbbell or kettlebell Turkish get up. And I've got Fabian here to demonstrate that with us. So for your kettlebell Turkish get up, grabbing a nice lighter weight between, say, from females 4 kilos, males that start at about 8 kilos. Okay, as we hold the weight, there's about 5 movements we want to go through each way. The first one, follow with your arm nice and straight. As you come into your second movement, you'll have your opposite hand support as you push up. You come into the second movement, and your left leg's going to be nice and straight. So you're coming up onto the hand. The second movement, you're going to lift the hips up nice and high. The third movement, you're going to swing that left leg behind and support yourself on your knee. As you can see there. The fourth, you're going to straighten up the torso using your obliques. And then fifth, standing up nice and straight. So, in reverse, we Turkish get up. Knee comes down, body straight. Then the hands face down, leg comes out straight, the hips stay up, then the hips come back down, and you finish on the floor. And that's your Turkish get up. So we want to do 10 each side. Okay, so after you've done 10 each side of your kettlebell Turkish get ups, we're going to go straight into the medicine ball push up, just like the one we did for one of our previous weeks. And as Fabian demonstrates here, make sure you've got the same size medicine ball as you go through them. We're going to start on our toes if you're strong enough. Again, going all the way down and all the way up. Now, if you don't feel strong enough, please feel free just to bring the knee down to the floor and go into the modified version. And also from there, if you want to don't use the medicine balls, please also feel free. We're going to do 30 nice high repetition numbers here for your medicine ball push-ups. Get nice burns in the shoulders, the chest, and in the arms. Now once you've done your 30 medicine ball push-ups or your push-ups, we're going to go into the renegade rows, or in one of our previous weeks did the renegade taps. Okay, so as Taylor demonstrates here for me, starting in a nice long plank on the toes. Okay, as we roll up, bringing one dumbbell in, up and by the side. And as we can see, Taylor here is doing very well. She's keeping her torso nice and still, so she's using her abdominals to contract and she doesn't move from side to side. Now the modified version here for everybody is also just dropping the knees onto the ground. And again, just doing the same thing, rolling up into a side. Okay, and we want to do 15 each side for our renegade rows. Okay, and our last 2 exercises for the first circuit is skipping and some jumping lunges. So with the skipping, I'm going to do 2 minutes, and as Taylor demonstrates here with the skipping, just 2 minutes of continuous skipping. Now, remember, you can do anything you want with the skipping to make it more interesting for you. You can do 1 leg, 2 legs, star jumps, or even the crisscross, like Taylor's going to demonstrate here for us. Okay, nice and fancy, there it is. Okay, so remember, 2 minutes continuous skipping. Once you're done, drop your skipping rope and then into some jumping lunges. Now remember, with your jumping lunges, we want to get the 90-90 rule happening. So, feet shoulder width apart, as Fabian has here, on the back toe, heel pointing up, front foot planted nice and firmly. As you go down, remember, with the jumping lunges, we still want to get that 90-90 rule that's happening here with Fabian's front leg, his ankle joint, and his back knee and back ankle. Okay, so with the jumping lunges, just up and down on the spot with the same leg, so you're getting a nice good burn in your thighs from your hip. And we're going to do 20 on one side, swap over, and then do 20 on the other side. Getting a nice good burn to the glutes and the thighs, finishing off the first circuit.
Everybody's war cry, everybody's pride, anybody's soapbox, anybody's lives. Everybody's problem, everybody's gun, nobody's daughter, nobody's son.
Okay, so for today's second circuit, the first exercise is going to be window wipers. The second one is going to be stiff-legged deadlifts. Now, getting into your window wiper, you want to grab your barbell and then lie back with it, and then start with your arms nice and straight, your elbows locked. So as we can see, Taylor does it very nicely here. Now with window wipers, just make sure that you're not arching your lower back. Keeping your arms nice and strong, and your lower back's going to stay glued down into the mat as we do our window wipers. So, as Taylor demonstrates for us, we just want to make sure, you can just imagine you're making a bit of a V shape. So we go up to one hand, and then back down to the middle, and then up to the opposite hand. So just making a nice V shape basically. We want to do 30 window wipers. Really good challenge for your upper and lower abs this exercise. Okay, remember, the heavier the bar, the easier the exercise is going to be for you. Now, once you've done 30 window wipers, we're going to go into your stiff-legged deadlifts. Alright, so moving into our stiff-legged deadlifts, with your barbell, grab a medium to heavy weight for yourself, Now, as we can see, Fabian here, chest out, back is nice and straight. You want to make sure your abdominals are always staying firing, and your lower back is not hunching over, but it's nice and arched. Keep our legs nice and straight for the stiff-legged deadlift, and we just want to take the bar down to about the knee height and no lower than that. So if Fabian demonstrates it for me, you can see as he falls at the bottom, his back's nice and arched, it's not hunched over, his abdominals are switched on, and his shoulders are back and pull down. And you can see his back's nice and straight. Okay, that's great technique, and as he comes up, he's going to use his hamstrings and his lower back to take all the weight. Okay, so this exercise is primarily for your hamstrings and your lower back. So we're going to do about 25 repetitions before you move into your next exercise. Alright, so after you've got a good ab workout from your window wipers, then you've gone into burning your legs. We're going to work that a little bit harder and come straight onto the spin bike and do a bit of a hill climb. So once you get onto your spin bike, you're going to jump straight up, and we're going to put the resistance onto medium-high resistance. So Taylor, go straight up for me. So again, medium to high resistance, and for 2 minutes, we're going to keep a good hard burn in the legs and challenge the heart a little bit. That way we're getting blood going from upper body to lower body, and then we're going to finish off with 2 more exercises for your last circuit. Okay, so your last 2 exercises of your second circuit of week 5, we're going to do dumbbell burpees into the hands to elbow drill. So for women, for your dumbbells, for your burpees, grab say 4, 5, 6 kilos, males 7, 8, 9, 10 kilos. Alright, so as Taylor demonstrates, we've done the burpee before, making sure hands down, so the dumbbells will come down instead of the hands, jump back, and then straight back up. So again, the dumbbells will replace the hands, feet all the way back, feet in, and then up we come. Okay, once you've done them, we're going to go straight into, so we're going to do 20 of those dumbbell burpees. Once you've done them, going into the hands to elbow drill. Okay, and as Fabian demonstrates that for me, as we start off, we're in a nice plank push-up position. As we can see, the core's nice and strong. You're going to go onto your forearms and elbows, and then push back up onto your hands. So as Fabian demonstrates a little bit faster for me, so we can see at full speed. Now as you can see here, Fabian's hips are kind of moving all over the place. So what I want everyone to do is squeeze their core, keep their torso nice and still, so their body moves as one. And essentially the only thing that should be moving should be your arms and your shoulders. Okay, and we want to do 10 each way. So what I mean by that is, so go right hand first, and then when you come back up, you go left hand first, so you're swapping sides. And then you've done your second circuit. Okay, so remember, stay tuned for the hot tip and the myth buster coming up for you this week. Remember, subscribe to our Facebook page and the YouTube channel.